It's
South Africa is a bit of a tricky situation right now.
right now.
Are you going to book to do a show there?
I mean, I was,
Yeah.
but at the end of the day, we have to read the room. I feel like it's a very delicate subject as well. I don't really know the full
Story.
background, and people can talk about it, but you don't also make a mistake because this goes way, 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 way back in time. The most important thing for me is for my country to be developed enough for its citizens to want to be home.
Davido is begging Donald Trump to intervene in their election process in Nigeria. He said, yeah, my people, we could get violent. We corrupt, we rig elections. That's what he's saying. Can you please, Daddy Trump, provide us with a fair election? Please, because we can't govern ourselves. We can't provide that for one another. That's what he's saying. And then before him, there was another celebrity.
So, Nigerian superstar Davido has finally clapped back on Tyler. He has finally replied Tyler. So this guy hopped into this podcast and he was asked what he thinks about the xenophobic attack that has been happening in South Africa. You guys know that Davido is one smart guy, right? He does not lose guard. This man actually revealed that whatever thing that's happening in South Africa is, of course, not what he would want to indulge in because it's a delicate situation. But there's one thing he's very sure is that anywhere, anytime he wants to perform, be it in South Africa, be it in Japan, be it in America, that a lot of Nigerians, thousands and millions of Nigerians would always come out.
Hello everyone, how are you all doing? So I want to comment about the recent podcast or the recent interview Davido had with this Black American podcaster, where he was asked about what is happening between South Africa and Nigeria, the xenophobic attack, and he made a statement. He was not against South Africa and neither was he against Nigeria. He was just standing in the middle. He never called South Africa out, because when I saw the comment section, South Africans were like, oh, if Davido comes to our country, we are going to buy his ticket, but we don't want Bono Boy in our country, because Bono Boy called them out directly. Bono Boy condemned the xenophobic attack against Nigeria with his full chest. He did not care what he was going to lose in the process. He never cared. Whether South Africans support him or not, he's already a global superstar. You get? So if we want to call South Africans out, let us call them out with our full chest. Because I remember yesterday I went on Twitter, I saw how Davido was calling out President Donald Trump to come and to intercede with Oyo, is it Osun State election, that he wants a free and fair election. He was calling out the government directly, APC, I don't know if it's APC or PDP government directly. He wasn't sugarcoat, he wasn't standing in the fence, he was calling them. So if we want to call out South Africans, let's condemn it. He cannot say he doesn't know the root of the problem. Davido was born before 1994, so he has been seeing how Nigerians have been killed in South Africa. They say since 2019 more than 100 plus Nigerians or 200 plus Nigerians have been killed. So you cannot say you don't know the genesis of what is happening. The genesis is that South Africans are just jealous of successful people. If Nigerians were like Zimbabwe, very poor and homeless, South Africans will never have problems with them. The reason why you see South Africans and Ghanaians have problems with Nigerians because they are just too successful more than them in their country. And I asked this question, if not for jealousy, I saw where these Black Americans was saying, I posted the video yesterday, one South Africans came under my comment section and said this is an old video, meaning he said Nigerian immigrants are the most successful immigrants in America. Have you ever seen Americans hating on Nigerians? No. Why are Americans not calling Nigerians drug dealers? The problem is because Americans know some of them are more richer than Nigerians in America, so they don't have problems. But the fact that Nigerians are richer than Ghanaians in their country, that's where they have problem. The fact that Nigerians are richer than South Africans in their country, that's where the problem is. Let's call a spade a spade. Anywhere Nigerians go, it will never change the fact that Nigerians will always dominate, they'll always do better than you in your own country. So if we are calling out South Africans, let us pretend like we don't know the genesis, we don't know the background, we know everything. South Africans keep claiming that Nigerians are selling drugs, but South Africans are always the ones that are being arrested with drugs all the time. South Africans are hitting, killing Nigerians, taking their properties. We cannot say we do not know the genesis of this. Call them out. Don't care because at times we are just being selfish with what we are going to lose and what we are going to gain. You get? Let's call them out. This time Nigerians have to stand together and raise their voice so loud. Is it that you are with Nigerians or you're not with them? Choose your side. To be honest, choose your side. I don't know if I am wrong, but let me know in the comment section. Please take a look and watch this video.
Okay. But I perform everywhere. I perform in every African country. Every country I go to, Nigerians come out, whether it's Japan, whether it's Australia, my Nigerian people come out, you know what I'm saying? So it's a very, very sad situation, that's going on right now. I just hope that everybody, are safe and, pray to God that, it's resolved soon.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I always tell you guys that I'm a 30BG for a reason. For so many reasons, actually. Davido, you see this man, this superstar? He knows what he's doing. He's very intelligent. He's well spoken and he reads the room. Now, I told you guys some days ago here that if you are an artist, do not be pressed, do not be pressured by anyone to address anything, especially stuff that has to do with politics. And if you don't understand the background of what is going on, stay mute. It is preferable you don't speak than to voice out utter rubbish. And Davido just proved that. He says the background of the story he doesn't know. But what he knows is it's been so many years that something like this, the immigration crisis in South Africa, is concerned. That is all he knows. So he really cannot say anything further. Then he goes ahead to say, the most important thing for me is for my country to be developed so that the citizens of Nigeria are going to be motivated to stay home, to want to stay home. Davido will always bring everything back to Nigeria. He will always say, no, I understand what is going on over there, but let's focus a little bit about Nigeria. He will always spotlight Nigeria. He will always spotlight Nigeria. See what he did when he was having the World Cup performance. See what he did with all those names of those people who... Davido is goated. Then he knows this might trigger some people, and he goes ahead to say that he performs in every country around the world. And in every country he goes to, Nigerians will pull up in their masses. It is very, very undeniable that Nigerians support their artists. They pull up for their artists. They show up for their artists, be it in the diaspora, be it at home. That is Nigeria for you. This is amazing, man. I have always liked Davido because of his intelligence. And this is one person who doesn't waste the slightest second to speak about the ills of his country, to open up about the ills of his country, to educate the world about what is happening in his country. Amazing guy. Amazing superstar. Amazing multi-millionaire. 30BG for life, man. You can't hate Davido, man. You can't. You just can't. And he knows he's loved in South Africa. He knows. He knows he's loved in South Africa. Well... Your time, what you think about this in the comment section.
Kid Wyatt talking about, can the Brits please come and recolonize Nigeria to build our infrastructure because we're incapable of doing it for ourselves. All the doctors and engineers just can't figure it out for some reason. Now, if these countries did intervene, this comes with a price. Nobody's doing this for free. Right? Nobody's doing this for free. These same people will be like, well, they're only over there for the oil and minerals. What have the oil and minerals done for y'all lately? Have the oils and minerals provided you infrastructure? Have the oils and minerals provided you a fair election or governing your countries? No, they haven't done nothing for you. But yeah, this is where we are in 2026, y'all. And the giants of Africa, the men, is begging other men to run their country for them.
To support him. Can Tyler say that for herself?
But I perform everywhere. I perform in every African country. Every country I go to, Nigerians come out. Whether it's Japan, whether it's Australia, my Nigerian people come out. You know what I'm saying? So
why did Tyler album even flop in South Africa? Like, it's no longer news that her album flopped in America, in Nigeria, worldwide, even in South Africa. Because these guys don't like supporting each other. Because South Africans would rather prefer to support foreigners even than supporting their own. Davido finished them. He finished them smartly. So I think what Tyler should focus more on is how to build that validation. Because I believe that we still have South Africans living in America. So why are they not coming out to support you? Why are they not coming out in thousands to support Tyler? She flops even in her own country. And people would make videos talking about, Tyler only used Nigerians. Use us how? Davido said that he doesn't need any validation from anybody, not even from South Africa. If he wants to stay, he doesn't need South Africans to promote him. So why do South Africans need Nigerians so bad to promote them? It's just that simple. I beg, Davido, thank you so much for schooling these people. Tyler, you need to do better. Work more with your people. Beg South Africans to stop xenophobic attacks. so that people will be willing to support you guys. Otherwise, your gigs will keep be canceling. Like, you guys will keep getting your gigs cancelled everywhere, everywhere, and that's on period. Please let me know what you think in the comments. Don't forget to follow for more.
So Davido was trending yesterday. When I saw his tweet about calling Donald Trump, they said Donald Trump, but Nigerians in the comment section were so funny. I was laughing the whole of yesterday on the internet. Davido is calling on President Trump to come and that he wants a fair and free election. And Nigerians were asking him, so you don't want APC for Osun people, but you want Tinubu for Nigerians? This is how Nigerians were dragging him. I don't know, that APC and PDP, that thing is confusing me. I don't know which one President Tinubu is, because they said his uncle recommended President Tinubu for president, but you don't want President Tinubu what do they call it, campaign, how they call political party. You don't want President Tinubu political party to rule your Osun state. Why? And Nigerians were just there dragging him on Twitter. Oh my god, 30 BG. The whole internet yesterday was really crazy. I don't know if he was catching cruise or he was really serious, because it seemed as if Nigerians were calling him selfish. Nigerians were saying, oh, because it affects your family, that's why you're raising your voice. Why didn't you raise your voice when we all were talking about President Tinubu, so on and so forth? But I just hope the issue will be resolved as fast as possible. I wish nothing but the best for Nigerians, that's all. If Nigerians are happy, everyone else will be happy, everyone will benefit. But if Nigerians are sad, there is no way everything can go well. Because if Nigerians were really happy, Nigeria is a country that is blessed with natural resources. That's why Donald Trump's eye is on Nigeria. Donald Trump does not look where there is no oil. Nigeria is just truly blessed. Nigeria is just truly blessed with talented, intelligent, smart citizens. With the smartness of Nigerians, if Nigerians lead that they decide today that Nigeria can be like America, it will happen. Nothing can stop it. But it's just a group of people that doesn't want Nigeria to look good. But it's not like Nigerians are not smart. Nigerians are one of the smartest people on earth. You always find anywhere. That's why South Africans are never attracted to intelligent people. Ghanaians are never attracted to intelligent people. They are attracted to people like South Africa. South Africa attracted to people like Ghanaians. Two people behaving the same.